What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay Renee, and I am back reluctantly to talk about this daggone Sistas show that we just can't seem to get out of our systems. But y'all, this episode gave us much of the same, a bunch of nothing. We still don't know who the baby daddy is, but we have a very interesting photo that has popped up in the media that we are going to talk about. So let's just get on into it, shall we?
Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it. Do us. So we are coming in with a force, yeah. Blessings they are reap and we coursing on full. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life, man. But thank God for the journey that's the plus. Yeah, gratitude is a must. Yeah, blessings fall on my right hand. But I toast to the friends that they club with me load one time. Sit down in a class and we pour that only see the road and the one with the road.
Looking for ways to improve your health? Look no further. Visit www.shayrenee.net, where we provide healing beyond the prescription pad. We have hand-blended teas and herbs that are going to provide you with ultimate immune health, cold-pressed juices, as well as sea moss gels that are going to provide you with your daily vitamins and nutrients in just 2 tablespoons. Shop www.shayrenee.net and receive free shipping on all orders over $75. Don't wait, because a healthy life is ahead. All right, y'all. So this episode, Pins and Needles, this is episode 8 of season 7. We are still in a rodeo of foolishness, okay? And that's not to be mistaken with our long lost cast member that we loved, Mr. Rodeo. Y'all, I am glad one thing happened this episode where they cleared up the whole Jordan situation rather quickly, because that's just another thing that I just really didn't want them dragging out with Gary and his shenanigans. And I really hope that they clear up this whole Tamara situation pretty quickly too. So the episode starts off where Andy is having a meeting with some no-name cast member. Child, we don't even know what this man's name is. He's just an old law student, you know, colleague of hers, I guess, or college. I don't know. I don't remember what school she went to with him, but apparently he's from the past and he's on the criminal side of things. So he's able to dig up, he's more of like a detective, lawyer to detective, where he can pull up all these things on people that be doing foolishness out here in the world. So he said, listen, whoever this man is that you're dealing with, I'm gonna need you to go on ahead and release him. Let get him, be behind him, you devil. Like, this ain't gonna work. Okay, you need to leave him alone. So she's like, well, what's up? Like, oh my God, is it really that bad? He said it's really that bad. And he was like, the problem is I'm worried about how deep I had to dig to get it. So that basically is telling Andy that he had to dig real deep, low and wide to get all of this dirt on Gary, because Gary must really have his hands in the mud with a lot of these politicians, with a lot of these people that can have his back. So he also, before he leaves out, tells her, oh yeah, and that Jordan Williams stuff, yeah, he checks out. It was just some dirty politics. So Andy is happy that Jordan didn't do it and that, she can go back and be with her man, I guess, child. But Andy tells him, I am trying to rid myself of this man. That's why I'm trying to get this information so I can move on with my life. Good morning, Nicole Biggs. How you bees? Thank you so much for joining me this good morning, y'all. I'm off today, but I got to go to Costco, so I'm waiting on them to open because it's taking forever. So I just said, let's go and talk about Sistas. And y'all, just for a side note, and we're going to come back and talk about this. Did y'all see Portia getting a divorce? Child, Portia Williams and filed for divorce, but we're going to come back and talk about that separately, okay? So y'all, then we have Andy in her office, and Fatima comes in and says, oh my God, Andy, you have a visitor. And she's like, well, who the hell is it? I ain't got no damn appointments. Tell them I'm busy. She's like, no, you want to see this person. So Marie Willis comes in. Apparently she's like a billionaire mogul, philanthropist, all the check tiers of richdom, she got them all. So she come bursting in the office telling Andy that, she came highly recommended from Jordan Williams, which is her dude, and that she wants to sue her husband, and she's going to divorce her husband, and she don't want her husband to get any of her money from the divorce settlement because he been out here frolicking in the land of pussy E, and she don't want him to get none of her coins. But and Andy was like, "Oh my gosh, you've come to the right place. I'm going to do such an amazing job for you." And Miss Marie said, "Ta ta ta, not just yet. You are going to have to prove yourself." She was like, "I got to verify that you really do know what you're doing." So she says, "Okay, well, whatever you need me to do, I got it." She was like, "Trust but verify. That's what we need to do." She was like, "I need you to be out here looking to see what's going on. I need you to earn your keep." She was like, "Jordan recommended you really highly, but I need to make sure that you really going to be doing what he said you're going to do. And also, I said I got to meet her because I know you laid into his ass about all this stuff that's going on the internet with him out in these media streets." And Andy was like, "Well, we did have a stern talking to." I'm like, "Girl, this lady don't want no flum BS. Talk to this lady like a real son of a gun, because that's what she wants. She wants somebody that's going to have some fire and some spunk behind her, that's going to take care of what she needs." But child, Andy being Andy, girl. But moving on, we go over to the Vanguard Hospital where Sabrina is, putting her eggs on ice. I Can I be honest with y'all? Sabrina don't need no damn baby. Sabrina is slow her damn self to me. I just think Sabrina, you got Paige in your drawer. You need to get Paige out your drawer, not a baby in your belly. That's what you need to do. You not ready for no baby. And then for you to be over here, you talking to the nurse that's going to giving you all the information, and she's like, "Yeah, you're doing this alone again, right?" And they do the little flashback of her saying, "Yeah, he doesn't want kids, so yeah." Girl, why are you still talking to him? I don't fault Rich. Rich is being honest. Rich is saying, and again, that's my problem with a lot of women. Men will tell you what they want. They will tell you what they mean, but you think that somehow you can change their mind. You're not going to change this man's mind. He has already had it set in his head. Listen, my sisters and brothers got baby kids. I don't want no kids. I don't want that life. Okay, I'm traumatized. Damn it. I done had to help people raise their damn children, which I'm like, how you helping somebody raise their kids? You look like you like in your early 40s, late 30s, but okay, whatever. But I'm like, girl, you're not going to make this man change his mind. Move on. Go to back to bio, okay, or something. Find Calvin and just dildo him down. He'll take care of the baby. Just make sure he don't put no panties over the baby's diapers, child. Moving on. So she's filling out this paperwork. Karen comes in there, and Karen looked like she saw a damn ghost. So Karen gonna lie about why she did. "Oh, I'm just here for a checkup." And Sabrina was like, "Oh, well, that's interesting. You here for a checkup?" She's like, "All right, girl, I'm here for a damn paternity test." Okay. So then Sabrina looking at her like, "Well, why the hell you wouldn't tell us that?" But I'm like, Sabrina, you are just so slow. Karen and Andy have always had a separate kind of friendship from you and Danny. So y'all always, Danny, remember in the beginning when Sistas came on, Danny and Sabrina will always be complaining that Karen and Andy always have their own little side conversations and don't tell them shit. And I'm like, girl, okay. I don't even know why you so like upset over that. Just be like, girl, please and thank you. Move on. Back at the office, okay. Fatima is standing outside of the office while Miss the Marie Willis is inside talking to Andy. So here come Hayden. He walks on by as Marie Willis is coming out of the office because Fatima is like, what the hell you want? Get the fuck on," type of stuff. And he's like, "I want to know what's going on." So he sees Marie and he's like, "Yeah, I am Hayden, whatever the fuck his last name is." He says, "Future partner of Douglas and Sons, whatever the hell this place is called." I just made that up. And she's like, "Oh." Marie is looking at him like, "Oh, you thirsty. I ain't got time. Andy, we'll be in touch." Okay. Basically, he looking at her like she looking at him like, boy, mind your business. I speak when spoken to. I didn't ask for you to bring your stank breath over here talking to me. Okay. So then Andy comes out and she's like, what the hell do you want, Hayden? Like, why are you all in my business? And he's like, what did you do to land a client like her? And Andy is like, why are you concerned? That's none of your business. He's like, I know you did something. She's like, no, everybody doesn't have to be a snake like you. Okay. You the one out here doing bullshit to get clients or doing stuff to people. That don't mean that's what I do. So moving on, we get to the next scene and we have Tamara going to see Gary and that fat dick that he told her to think about. Gary, why would you tell her to think about your fat dick while she's having sex with Hayden? I was cracking up. Okay. When he called her and said, I want you to think about my fat dick while you're having sex with me. Let me get it. I'm gonna get it together, y'all. I'm gonna get it together. Shan says, good morning, Shay and everyone. Good morning. How you bees? Thank you so much for joining me. Shan says, Sabrina definitely don't need a baby. Girl, no, she definitely doesn't. Shan says, exactly. She trying to force a baby on him, girl. Move on. Exactly, girl. Find you another man that don't, that want to have kids. Shan says, Karen went from no bump to looking like she about to drop the load any day. Right. I'm like, damn, I remember when I was pregnant, my belly wasn't that damn far at 7 months. That's crazy. And for her to be so tiny, like, it just don't look realistic. But anyway, moving on. Homegirl Tamara goes over to Gary's place. Now, mind you, Tyler Perry, you think you slick. Did y'all notice the pen that Tamara had? It's like she was recording him. So, mind you, remember when Christian Keys went on Instagram and was telling us how he always has a pen or a recording device to record people? Okay. Tyler, so we know you heard him say that. Is that confirmation that he was recording you? And you were trying to get in those Christian Keys cheeks? Okay, Tyler, and I know y'all see the little smoke come up. That's my diffuser in my car, y'all. I ain't smoking. So moving on. So anyway, Tamara gets downtown Judy Brown with Gary, and they up in there slapping shoes. Moving on. Tamara trying to set Gary ass up, and I'm loving every second of it. So after they done doing the boot scoot and boogie, he tells her, make sure you don't tell Hayden. Like, it's really important that you don't tell him because I just don't need that drama. She's like, I mean, what are you so worried about or whatever? She's like, no, I'm not going to tell him. Why would I tell him? I'm like, y'all two, she is setting you the hell up, Gary, and you are so dumb. You just cannot pass up some free pussy. Like, Gary is such a hoe. But moving on. We got Danny in here talking to the therapist, wasting the therapist's damn time. Danny is selfish. That's what it is. Danny is selfish. She's sitting in here complaining about the man not telling her about the cheering fast enough for her. Danny, you are going to lose a good man trying to, mind you, I didn't even want her to be with Tony. I really wanted her to be with Rodeo. But the problem is Danny is so immature. Like, she's so hell bent on him telling her that he had his kids. Mind you, you decided to F off of work. You called out to go and fuck around with your friends, drinking mimosas and shit, and skip out on work. Then you decide, okay, I'm drunk. Let me go to work with barely damn nothing on. He got the kids that morning, so he's expecting you to be out doing whatever the hell you're doing. The last thing he was thinking was for you to come to work, and you took off. Mind you, he was going to tell you at lunch if you had brought your ass to work. But you didn't come to work, so he's going to tell you later on when he gets off work. I don't understand it. Danny is very immature and childish. I can't deal with her. I don't know if the therapy is helping. But moving on. We got Karen and Zach at the doctor's office. She done already filled out all the paperwork for him. Even more reason. This is more of Karen's tactics to show him, I know you better than her. I got you. I know what to do when it comes to you. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to get a needle. I know you don't like needles. Yeah, you don't like them. I know that because I know you. Does she know you like that? It's like, Karen, give it up, girl. Go get this paternity test, girl, and get the hell on. Nobody got time. And Zach, why are you bringing her food? Now, was it a nice gesture? Because pregnant women always want some food, child. Hell, I ain't pregnant. And you bring me some food, you my best damn friend, okay? It's good food. Good, clean food, okay? Heavy on the clean and good, all right? Don't bring me no bullshit. Moving on. So, they're sitting there, having a good little yuck yuck and chuckling it up and being nice to each other, which they ain't got to be mean, but damn, y'all doing too much. So then here come Fatima rolling up to the appointment because, mind you, Fatima was at the office and right after the Marie Willis lady left, and Andy was like, I'm going to go see my man. And then Fatima was like, oh, okay, well, I got some things to do. And then Andy was like, well, you can go. I know that the appointment is today. You can go ahead and go if you want to go. And so Fatima zooms the hell on out the office. But Andy, you talking about you going to go see your man? Ain't it morning time at the office? Y'all don't do no damn work. Who is doing work around here? Because you leaving to go and fuck up on Jordan. But okay, girl. So they both leave the damn office. So Fatima shows up and she sees Zach with his damn bear claws on Karen's tummy, rubbing her belly, over here connecting with Karen. So of course Fatima is pissed off. She's like, so what the fuck going on here? Uh-uh. Are we at the Apollo? You rubbing the lucky rock? Why is you over here rubbing her belly? What is you doing? So he's looking like, okay, I'm caught. I'm caught. I'm so sorry. Yep, we're here for a purpose. I didn't know you were coming. You could have at least told me you were coming, but it's okay for you to be here. Karen is like, no, it ain't. No, I don't. I said I don't want her here. Girl, she's not there to support you. She's there to support Zach if this is his kid. So you don't have nothing to do with this. And mind you, at the end of the day, if this is Zach's kid, you are going to have to get it through your head. Y'all are not going to be together. He's going to be with Fatima and they're going to raise this kid together. When you're not, like, when the baby is with them, you will want her to be around and be in a good relationship with her because she's going to be around your child. What part of that don't you get? You still have these delusions of grandeur in your head. Typical baby mama behavior where it's like, oh, you done took my man. Girl, you didn't want Zach. You was all putting him down with Aaron, using Aaron as a reason to put him down. You didn't want to be with Zach because you felt like Zach was a user, and he was. He wasn't good to you, bringing you diseases back. There's no excuses for the stuff that Zach was doing. So, girl, let him go. Just because you see him doing the right thing with somebody else, that just means that it wasn't the right time, and he wasn't right for you. All the stuff that he's doing with Fatima, instead of being jealous, you should be happy that he grew up and learned, because if y'all having a baby together, you want your kid to learn from positive energy, not negativity of you constantly putting this man down. But it's like you constantly talking shit about the man, but then you want them. It's like you want the toxicity. Child, moving on. So they come out there and Fatima is like, yeah, I wanted to make sure that I was here because I know you're scared of needles. So Fatima, that's where there's that correlation where Fatima is showing, bitch, I know him too. Mm-hmm. I know what he likes. I know what makes him tick. Okay. So the nurse comes out. Zach is finishing up filling the forms out. They go their separate ways. Karen is going to go get her sonogram and get looked at and get the needle so they can get, to retrieve the blood or whatever. Zach goes with Fatima, and Fatima is in the room with him, supporting him. So moving on, we have little Miss Andy at Jordan's house. Okay. So she goes over there and tells him, hey, I just wanted to come over here and apologize to you. I found out that you are not guilty. Okay. You didn't do anything. I just want to move on. And Jordan was like, yeah, did you have a meeting? And then she tells him about the meeting with Marie Willis. And he was like, yeah, I recommended, the best lawyer I know for whatever the case may be. And so she thanks him. And he says, you know what, Andy, it's really disturbing to me that you just named all these people, because she even brought up the fact that Marie Willis said, I know Jordan is telling the truth because he's not I can spot a liar a mile away. I know because I was married to one for 15 years, she said. So she's sitting up there getting all this, Andy's getting all this validation from all these other people. And Jordan is like, it's just kind of messed up that you didn't believe me. Like I told you that I didn't do it, but instead of you believing me, you ain't believe it until you heard all these other people give it validation. Now, Jordan, let me stop you right here, because those are really big allegations. And y'all haven't been together that long for her to just be putting all this trust into you. Like, she did need to look into that, because you messing with some underage girl, like, that's a problem, a big problem. Okay. And I can't just sit up here and take your word as law. Like, I'm going to utilize my resources. Now, you didn't do it now. At least I cared enough about you to look into it, to, trust but verify. Okay? And that's that on that, Jordan. Get over it. So moving on, Fatima and Zach are in the back. He getting ready to get the needle. He acting like a little pussy cat, scared and everything. And Fatima over here being a typical woman where you got to be trying to make somebody feel better, child. Fatima, Fatima is everybody's bulldog. And she's protecting everybody from Andy to Zach. Who the hell is going to bat for her besides Madam in the background? I want Fatima to have enough energy to stand up for herself in situations and open her eyes to bullshit. Like, stop trying to be the big bad wolf in every scenario, but be rational, especially where it comes to matters of your own heart and well-being. Like, you always there for everybody else, but who are you talking to about your issues besides Angela, that don't never have no damn good feedback or anything that's gonna help no damn body? But who are you talking about your issues with Zach having this other baby? Like, you need to be honest with yourself about how you really feel about Karen and Zach and this whole situation with Michael. Hell, her potentially being pregnant in Zatima. It's a lot. So back at Gary's office of foolishness, here come Hayden coming in here, talking to him and telling him about Marie Willis and her being the big fish that Gary said that he needs to get. And Gary brings up the fact that so then Hayden notices a hickey on Gary's neck. He was like, yeah, Tamara be doing that to me all the time, marking her territory and whatnot. So Gary get all nervous. I'm like, Gary, and first of all, if you out here cheating, why would you get a hickey? And then you got to go home to Penelope too. You just don't give a damn. So anyway, Hayden proceeds to tell Gary about Miss Marie Willis, the big old billionaire lady. That's the big fish that he needs. Gary, what's your name? Hayden. She's getting a divorce. Andy is a divorce attorney. I am so sick and tired of them changing Hayden's occupation. One minute he's a tax lawyer. Now he want to be trying to represent this lady for her divorce. That's not your area of expertise. Leave it alone. Let it burn. So now Gary's like, I may be able to help you with that. She was a mentor for me, and she sponsored me for something. Like, apparently she invested in him when he was in college or whatever. And they've kept in contact, but lightly over the years. So he's like, yeah, I'm going to sit down with her and tell her who she's really dealing with. So back at the office, Fatima comes in there, and Andy tells her about all the stuff that's going on with Jordan and how Jordan is innocent and she's going to have Gary come over her house to confront him over all the stuff that he's doing. And Fatima's like, girl, why the fuck is you about to have him come over your house? I'm gonna meet you there, girl. Again, being Captain Save-A-Ho for Andy in her blue suit. So they're gonna meet over at Andy's house so that they can confront Gary. So here come the UPS man coming into the office, into the salon looking for Karen. I don't know what this whole development is with this UPS guy or the freight, not freight, the shipment guy. I don't know, because he ain't really, he got brown on, so I'm gonna say UPS, but he bring all the packages, the package man. I don't I don't really know where he fits. I think this is just an added character again, once again, that's not needed. Why? We have so much already going on. We don't obviously brought Aaron back because Aaron calls Pam on the phone talking about, I just want to check on Karen and see how she's doing or whatever. Is she there? I'm like, Aaron, didn't she tell you that she needs space and don't wants to talk to you? Pam says, well, she ain't here. But looky, let me talk to you real quick. Let me get a little, I just need a small donation of $50,000. For she ain't say $50,000, but she said, I would need just a small, just a donation if you want to invest in my business, trying to sell her damn hair care products, child. But moving on. Aaron and the package man is looking for Karen, and she ain't there to see neither one of them. So there's that. So Danny and Sabrina are back at her house and apartment, and Danny is telling her about her therapy session. They talk about how Karen was at the hospital and, Sabrina was getting her eggs retrieved and all this, that, and the third, and how they don't never tell them shit. I'm like, I don't know why this is shocking to y'all, but I do agree with Danny for once in a while. She said, girl, they don't never tell us shit. So why are you shocked, Sabrina, that you didn't know that she was going to go get a DNA test and didn't tell us? Like, that's what they do. Share secrets and not tell us. So, child, anyway, Gary shows up to Andy's house thinking that he is just so that guy. Like, he walking in there like he about to give her some of that fat dick. And Andy was like, not ta-ta. Ta-ta for now. That's not what you about to do. So Fatima over here with her bag of tricks, because she said she was going to go home and get her blade and everything else to hurt this man and tie him up and throw him in the river somewhere if he act up. So he comes in the house talking smack, and Fatima was like, not so fast. And he jumps like he seen a damn ghost. Like he like, oh, I ain't about to be fucking with her. So Andy tells him, listen, you motherfucker, don't keep playing with me, okay? I know what you did last summer. It's in this folder, okay? I know you set my man up. Stop. Stop playing with me, okay? Stop fucking around. Because I know what you did. And I will tell everybody all the other stuff that you've done. And I'm like, Andy, what exactly do you know? Because it seems like you're learning new negative things about Gary every day that you had no idea about. You just thought he was just this amazingly rich hedge fund guy. You knew that he was married and was still messing with him, but you just felt like he was such a stand-up guy. Where is your children, Gary? I'm going to keep asking this question. Where's your kids? Because you got a lot of time to do a lot of dastardly deeds, and your children ain't nowhere to be found. Where's the ex-wife? So, Andy, how is you going to snitch on this man, and you don't really know shit about anything about him besides his fat dick? So Gary tells her, listen, you don't want to mess with me, okay? You don't want to mess with me in this suit. Because I mean business. And Andy like, you don't want to mess with me because you don't know who I know. Okay. So don't play with me and leave my man alone. Because you think you got a fat dick, but he is fucking me better. Okay. He giving it to me better over here. Which, Andy, you knew that was a damn lie when you said it. Okay. Even though I know in real life you ain't fucking either one. But you know that's a lie. The way her and Jordan be kissing, like Jordan always closing his eyes while he kissing her. Because I swear he be, forgive me, Lord, not swear. I'm telling you, he be thinking about a dick while he kissing her. Because that man does not interested in women, at not near never. Okay. So y'all, here we go to this dreaded ass scene with Karen and this picture of these damn twins. Okay. So Karen is like, oh, the heartbeat when the lady turns the screen around. The lady looking at the screen like, oh yeah, the heartbeat. Da, da, da. She turns the screen around, and Karen is like, oh my gosh, the heartbeat. Oh my gosh. I'm like, Karen, I know good and damn well you see them two babies on that screen. You don't see one heartbeat, honey. The nurse, the doctor is like, so that's all you see. It's twins, girl. Okay. When was the last time you got checked? Because the last time it was one in here. Now it's two. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? And Karen's like, oh my God, twins. What the fuck? I'm broke. Oh my God. I came in here to declare this kid Zach's so he can pay for my salon, and now I'm fucked. I have two kids. Girl, let me show y'all something. What the fuck is this? You know, Tyler Perry is pissing me off with this shit. You are, I'm telling you, I'm just gonna go ahead and burst your bubble right now. He's going to make one of those baby Zachs. There is no piece of his heart, in my opinion, where Tyler Perry wants for these kids, either of these children, to be Zach's. I mean, to not be Zach's. He gonna make sure that one of them kids is Zach's, because in his mind, you got to create a continued connection for Zach and Fatima to be on this show. So that's how they're going to do it. He constantly wants this drama, this seemingly weird drama between Karen and Zach. So in order to do that, he's going to make one of them kids hers. So we can have the baby mama drama or whatever the case may be. Which, if you were a good writer, Tyler, and created good content, you wouldn't need to do that. See, let me tell you, I'm gonna be real with y'all real quick. Let me come back on screen to do this. Because we gonna have a real conversation right now over this bullshit ass picture. Mind you, I hope this picture was taken just in between scenes or something, and they just having a little cackle with each other as a loving cast. But I'm hard pressed to think that that's what it is. Let me tell y'all something. Tyler Perry is ruining his own TV show. This show had nowhere but to go up. I'm going to tell you why. Everybody loves all the characters. Like, we love not even just their character on the show. People like the people that are playing these characters. Everyone loves DeVal Ellis, loves Crystal Renee, loves KJ. Okay. Everybody loves these Ebony Obsidian. Everyone loves these characters on the show. Even outside of the show, people love to support them in all of their additional endeavors outside of this show. So that's what's keeping people watching, because they want to support DeVal. They want to support Crystal Renee. They want to Crystal Hazlett. They want to support KJ. That's going to all run out if you keep on writing this show into the gutter. I would think this is one of Tyler Perry's cash cows. But the way he keep on fucking it up, it's mind blowing that you are over here messing up your own bag. Your credibility as a writer, Tyler, is going, whether you want to accept it or not, is going in the toilet. I remember when people used to really love to go and run and see a Tyler Perry movie, or, we love to support a Tyler Perry show. But the accolades that you obtained in the past, you're not upholding that. People want good content. And when you continuously produce shitty content, people are going to get over your popularity. Your popularity is going to go down. With all this technology, it already has. Let's just keep it a buck. With all these talented people out here in the world that are creating things that are compelling, that can hold your attention, well written. Queen Sugar was a great show. because there were people that created that content, created that show, that put excellence into it. Time, energy, well-crafted stories. Tyler Perry, you just writing bullshit and thinking because you're Tyler Perry, we're just going to support it. That ship has absolutely carnival sailed, my nigga. We're over it. You are losing your audience by the seconds every day. And that ego has got to go. You can do better with this show. Get yourself together. I have no doubt that Tyler Perry is in that writer's room sabotaging what the hell these people are doing. You don't even, I'm like, did you even require the new writers to watch the damn show? Because who told them that Hayden and damn Gary went to college together? They didn't. We saw in season 2, after the whole Andy getting picked, or was it season 2 or 3, where Andy got shipped off out into no man's land and Gary got locked up, and she sent Hayden to go and represent him. And they walked it. He ain't know Gary from a can of paint. But y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I said I was gonna do the first 6 episodes or whatever the case may be. I've gone beyond that. I am going to finish out this season, but I there's no guarantee that I'm going to review this show again next season, because it's just, at this point, it's mind numbing. They playing with our intelligence at this point, and I frankly, I'm a little tired of it. I'm a lot tired of it. I'm just gonna tell y'all. But y'all, thank y'all for watching. Please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody else that's holding on by a thread with us too. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.